WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man, and today I got y'all covered with a lock build because these locks are going so crazy in this game that I had to make sure I bring y'all some of the best lock builds that you could possibly get, man. Sorry, let's get right into this, but before we do, smash that like button, subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping crazy builds, but up until I'd say the next few days I'm probably gonna be dropping some locks because I gotta drop some of these gems, man. But alright, let's get right into it. For the body settings, we got 6'7", 215 with the weight, 7'1" wingspan, compact with the body shape. This is one of those Jimmy Butler type of lockdowns. Like, this build can shoot and it can finish at a high level, but you know, it's really just a lock. So at the close shot, we're gonna put that up to a 60. The driving layup, take this up to an 80, man. You do still want to be able to finish. Like, you don't want to make a lock that can't do anything at all. So we will be adding some extra stuff to this build to make sure it is nice and well-rounded. We're going with an 86 with the driving dunk. The standing dunk, just pop that up to a 41. This is really just for the badges at this point. And then last but not least, we're going to take this up to an 87, man. And we want to get that quick first step up to at least silver, man. You will need to have you know what I'm saying, like a little bit of ball handle, a little bit of something so you can actually be a viable option on the court. Now for the 3-point shot, we're gonna take this up to an 81. All we want to do is make sure that we get that catch and shoot on gold. That's pretty much the only badge I care about on this build. I'm not even worried about anything in tier 3. This lock gonna be straight. You just got to be able to play defense and be able to knock down a shot. And we're gonna take the mid-range shot up to a 75. And we'll get more into the badges later on in the build. Now this is a park build, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take the free throw up. It's gonna force you to if you don't, so just go ahead and put that thing up right now. So we're gonna take the pass accuracy up to an 80, and then with the ball handle we can go up to a 75. The speed with ball, we're gonna leave it right there. And I know you're probably thinking, man, I'm tripping, but listen, you got quick first step on silver, and we really not trying to dribble on this build. This is a lock build. You're gonna be playing defense, helping out the point guard or whoever else on your squad needs help. But all right, man, let's get into some of these other things. We got the 80 perimeter defense. This is to stop those 6'9s, bro. Like, this build is made predicated on the fact that you got to defend those 6'9 demigods, and we're gonna do everything we can to stop them. Now for the perimeter defense, we're gonna take this up to an 86. For the steal, we're going crazy with it. We're gonna take this up to a 95. We do want to get glove on gold. So with that being said, we got to make sure we got some very decent badges. We're gonna put this block up to an 80. Cause like I said, man, we trying to defend those 6'9 dudes, man. And that's really all you got to worry about. Then we're gonna take the defensive rebound up to a 93, max that bad boy out. We're gonna leave the offensive rebound right where it is. So you see we got 25 defensive badges. If you feel like you need extra, go ahead and do your thing, my boy. But I feel like with 25, you should be just fine with this lock type build. This build is good for 2s, it's good for 3s. You can pretty much do anything you want to on this build. Take the speed up to an 80, we'll leave acceleration right where it's at. So with the strength, we're gonna bump this up to a 70. The vertical, we're gonna take this up to a 75. And last but not least, we're gonna put that stamina up. Yeah, I misplaced some points, but yeah, we're gonna take that stamina up to a 90, bro, and end up with a final badge count of 18 finishing, 18 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 25 of those defensive badges, man. Now we're gonna talk about these takeovers. Those are the two right there that I'm gonna go with. I feel like those are the best two. Spot up and then perimeter badge drop. Perimeter badge drop, once you get your take, bro, it pretty much makes it so you can literally rip the opposing player every time. And with you being at the small forward, you'll probably be at the 3. Centers don't typically have unblockable. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. On my little 6'1 guard, I only got silver glove and I go take it all the time. But yeah, we got spot up and perimeter badge drop. We also get rim protector take. So if you feel like you need that, I would say go ahead and put that on there. We got post, move, takes as well, man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the build so we can talk about these shades of, and then last but not least, get into these badges. So shades of Gerald Wallace, Paul George, and Jimmy Butler. I definitely feel like this is probably the closest to Jimmy Butler, and it comes out as a 3-and-D wing, a very good name for this build. But all right, let's go ahead and test the build so we can talk about some of these badges. I'm gonna primarily be focusing on the defense because I feel like this is a lock, man. You can do whatever you want on the offensive side, but we're gonna skip straight to the defense for now. So this is how I would set the build up if you're going to be primarily guarding ball. I don't think clamps is very important. On my 6-1 build, I literally have right now a 59 perimeter defense, and then clamps really isn't important because I do have steal. So on this build, we got gold challenger. I'm not running clamps. We will core glove. I feel like that's probably one of the easiest badges in this tier anyway to get cored. We're going to gold interceptor as well, but honestly, with a steal this high, you could literally not run interceptor or maybe run it on bronze or something like that. Just not run it and run clamps instead, but we do only get clamps on silver. Now, chase down artist. I feel like this badge is very much needed to help you defend those 6'9s. Chase down blocks are not dead. Don't believe that one bit. That'll definitely help you get some. Then we got anchor as well. I feel like you're going to need this in case you have to guard somebody bigger than you. Anchor, pretty much intimidator and rim protector rolled into one badge. That will definitely get it done for you. Then we got pick dodger on gold. Now this is probably the place that I would add more badges to the defense, man. You can pretty much get all of these anyway. I have 5 extra badges already, so I'll be able to go ahead and put clamps on bronze. Now, as far as big men go, this is probably how I would set the badges up just to make sure, you know, you still got everything that you need. We got anchor, still, chase down, still, rebound chaser, still. I did drop interceptor down, and then I put box out beast on gold in tier 1. I feel like this configuration is a little bit better for actually playing center because this is a small forward, and if you run in by yourself or in park, you know what I'm saying, you will most likely be at the 3 because, I mean, people are pretty much making like 6'9", shooting guards and point guards. Like, so if you run in, like, let's say you run to the randoms court, be prepared to be at the center position. If you can see the guys in front of you, like if they're standing on the side and you know you're about to run with them, just look at their positions so you know where you're gonna be at. That's the highest. I mean, that's probably the best way to judge what badges you're gonna have to put in the defensive category. And as far as finishing goes, this is probably the best badge layout that I can think of. So we got limitless takeoff on gold. Y'all already know how OP that is. And on this build is even more OP. Then we got posterizer on silver, fearless finisher silver, aerial wizard. You don't need this badge in order to catch oops, but it does make it a lot easier. I would highly suggest putting this on if you're an off-ball player. Then we got giant slayer on silver and pro touch on bronze. I really just needed to put the bronze badge somewhere. But if you want to put it somewhere else, like, I don't even know where you would put it. Maybe Rise Up or Acrobat. Either way, you'll be alright doing it. Or you can just put it into Giant Slayer as well. We can get that up to Hall of Fame, so let's just do that right there. I don't think Pro Touch is really needed. A lot of y'all don't run with layup timing on anyway, which I think is a huge mistake, by the way. But yeah, alright, time for shooting. So this is how I would run it on shooting. Like I said, I'm really pretty much just worried about one badge in here, and that is Tier 2 catch and shoot on gold, bro. That's pretty much it. But just as an added bonus, you can go ahead and core Deadeye or core Limitless Range, whichever one you feel like you'll use more, or you can even do blinders or agent 3s, really doesn't matter. And then you can go ahead and put green machine on silver, slippery off ball on bronze, and then Claymore. Do not forget Claymore. This badge can definitely take that little 81-3 that you get on this build and make it seem like it's in the 90s, bro. Claymore is a very underrated badge. If you're not using it, I would highly suggest putting it on if you're an off-ball type of player. So this is how I run the playmaking badges. We got vice grip cord. It is gonna take a little bit to core that, so just make sure once you get it there, you put it on as high as you can get it. This will definitely help you out a lot because you don't have unpluckable on this build. And we got a silver quick first step, silver hyperdrive, bronze bailout, silver needle threader. I feel like that's huge for this build. And then we got break starter. Now, if you are the primary rebounder on this build, you might want to put break starter a little bit higher, help you get those passes down the court more accurately. Not having this badge on definitely shows. I've seen big men that don't have it yet, or people that they didn't think it would be equipped. They didn't think to equip it before they walked into the rec. Just go ahead and put this badge on. As soon as you, like, if you make this build as a rebirth, that 1 or 2 badge points that you do get, go ahead and put it straight on break starter or a quick first step. I wouldn't say worry too much about any of the other badges until you actually get your badges up. And playmaking badges are the easiest badges to get anyway. As long as you make smart passes, you're not getting straight up turnovers and stuff, you'll get them pretty quickly. But alright, man, that's pretty much it for me. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got 'em talking nice to me. Guess that's why the